all we came to be happy again.
Hey, Community Elliott here, Lazy Dogs Records, and I'm entering a contest that Jason Skilz is putting on, and his channel is Low Noise Jason Skilz, and he's doing a contest based on the number 3. If you haven't checked his channel out yet, I'll put a link to it below, and I hope you will check it out. He's got a really nice channel. He does some live streaming also. I was watching tonight one of his live streams and really enjoyed the banter back and forth from those that were participating. So it might be something you might be interested in. Anyway, here's his contest. The 3 prompts. The first prompt is to show a trio. And the trio I chose to show is an old-time, a modern-day, this is a contradiction of terms here, a modern-day old-time string band, the Carolina Chocolate Drops. The Carolina Chocolate Drops. And this is Leaving Eden, one of their later albums. They are a trio. 2 of the 3 people you see here are original members. Rhiannon Giddens, who's having a very successful solo career now, and Dom Flemings, who's doing very well himself. And this is Hubby Jenkins, a latter-day member of the Carolina Chocolate Drops. And he is, I'm not sure what he's doing right now, but he's a very skilled stringed instrument player. And so Carolina Chocolate Drops, they had a lot of success in the early 2000s, won a Grammy or 2, and really changed the way people thought of and listened to string band music, bringing out more of the important role that African Americans played in that. And the second prompt is a 3rd album by an artist that you really like. One of my favorite artists, goes back to my childhood, Bobby Gentry, and of course everybody knows Ode to Billy Joe. That album, the whole album is a masterpiece. So it was really hard to stay at that level, but she did several very good albums after that. Her 3rd was Local Gentry. This is a nice album. It's not earth-shattering or anything, but it is a nice album. I love her voice. She writes about half the songs on here. She does 3 Lennon-McCartney songs on here, 2 or 3 songs from other writers, but about half of it is her own compositions. And isn't she stunningly beautiful? Man, Bobby Gentry. She is 79 years old today, still with us, keeping a very low profile, doesn't want any of the limelight anymore. And the 3rd prompt was a triple album or a 3 CD set or something along those lines. I'm going to still go back to my childhood. At the same time I was listening to Bobby Gentry, I was also listening to the great Leon Russell, one of the great session musicians in LA in the 1960s, part of what later became known as the Wrecking Crew, a songwriter extraordinary, wrote lots of great songs for like Masquerade and so many great songs for other artists. Had many hits himself. He was really a big star by the early to mid 70s, and he put out this album, Leon Russell. Leon Live is the name of the album. There's that wild and crazy look we get from Leon. And this is a 3 album set. It's all live recordings, and it will get you up and it will get you moving, and it might even get you to shout a little bit, because that's the effect that Leon Russell had on an audience when he was on. When he was on, man. And this album, he was on. It was like a revival meeting. I mean, and it wasn't like a subdued Presbyterian or a Methodist revival. It was full-blown shouting and maybe even speaking in tongues a little bit, like a Pentecostal revival. And one out there in a tent somewhere in the hot, sweaty summertime. It is just a great album. If you're not familiar with Leon Russell's work, I highly recommend you check out Leon Live and all those other recordings too. So that's my entry. Jason, good luck with the contest. Thank you very much for allowing me to participate. And I'll remind everybody, be kind to your neighbors, folks, because guess what? We're all neighbors. We got to get along.